Like many of you, I took the COVID-19 vaccination shot, and then I took the second shot. But then I thought to myself, what the heck? Let me go for the trifecta, and I took the booster shot, all of which were the Moderna in my case. But the question then becomes, should you take the second booster shot? So, should you get the second booster shot? Well, before I address that, let's talk about the current status of the coronavirus. The coronavirus is a serial contract killer, and it doesn't give a hoot about your politics. And you know what? It ain't done with us yet. Let's run the numbers for the United States. According to the CDC, there are over 104,000 new cases each day, with over 83 million in total. On average, 288 people die per day. And sadly, we passed over 1 million deaths so far. On average, over 3,600 people are hospitalized each day. There are currently over 20,000 people in the hospital due to COVID. Good Christ, old Moses, man! You don't have to be a rocket scientist to realize that the coronavirus is still a thing, mister! And we must continue to take it seriously, and we must respect the virus. 1 million people dead! Do you realize how many people that is, mister? Yes, I do, sir. Here's a quick visual. 1 million people. That's a lot of people. Sadly, I've known several people who have died from the coronavirus, including my very own cousin. So the coronavirus is very real to me. You know, Sonny, here's the thing that really gets my goat, and it really ticks me off. Why do they call the COVID-19 shot a vaccine, as if it's some kind of cure? It ain't no cure. My cousin TJ had 2 shots of the Pfizer, and that young fella still got COVID. Not once, but twice. Psst, if you're enjoying this episode, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. I would agree with you, sir. The COVID-19 vaccine is definitely not a cure, and it is true. You can still catch COVID even if you've been vaccinated. But make no mistake about it. Those who have been vaccinated, if you were to catch COVID, then basically those folks tend to recover a whole lot faster, and they usually have minimal side effects associated with catching COVID. Those who are hospitalized tend to be the unvaccinated. And as I said, the vaccine definitely is not a cure. However, it does give us a certain measure of protection against the coronavirus. Come to think about it, doctor, my cousin TJ did bounce back from COVID faster than a rubber check presented to a car dealership. That young fella had no major issues whatsoever. So, to the question, should you get the second booster shot? COVID-19 vaccine boosters can further enhance or restore protection that might have decreased over time after your primary series of vaccination. People are protected from severe COVID-19 illness when they stay up to date with their COVID-19 vaccines, which includes getting recommended boosters when eligible. Second booster shots are recommended for adults ages 50 and older and for people ages 12 and older who are moderately or severely immune compromised. With that being said, taking a second booster shot truly is your decision. However, in my case, first things first, I went to God through prayer, and I believe God gave me the okay to go ahead and take that second booster shot. Taking the second booster shot was the right choice for me. Why? Well, I'm over 50 years old for one. Number 2, I am an essential worker, which means that I have a greater risk in terms of contracting the coronavirus. And my wife is one of these people who has a compromised immune system. So I am super cautious. In other words, I continue to wear my mask. I social distance when I can, and I'm always washing my hands.
Hello there, Note to Self guy. Dr. Nels Quackenbush here. I got a question for you. So you've had the second booster. Let me ask you, what was the experience like? Did you have any side effects, sir?
Truthfully, Doc, of all the shots, the second booster shot hurt the least. My arm was a little sore, but to be honest with you, it was a lot more sore with the first 3 shots. So this last shot really wasn't that bad, and no side effects.
Jolly good, Note to Self guy. Stay safe. Cheerio.
Listen, if you're watching this video, you may want to check out some of my other videos on the coronavirus. You see, every time I took one of those shots, I documented my experience. In addition to that, I made several other videos on the coronavirus that proved to be very informational, and they're kind of funny too. So I've listed the videos here, and if you want to check them out, I will leave the links in the description page. Coronavirus symptoms and ways to avoid catching. The coronavirus and the stupid things that people do. Should I take the COVID-19 vaccine? Should I take the COVID-19 vaccine part 2? The coronavirus doesn't care about politics. I'm an anti-vaxxer. So what? Opening the states back up. Come on, man. Don't give me COVID. The side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine 1 year later. Is the COVID-19 vaccine the mark of the beast? COVID-19 is more than an enemy. Should I get the COVID-19 vaccine booster shot? Let me cut to the chase. Life is short, too short, and we must do what we can to protect ourselves. The coronavirus is no joke, and we shouldn't be treating it as if it is. Note to self, get yourself vaccinated. Why? Because it may just save your life.